Do you think that every one of the banks, like let's just take the major incumbent banks, do you think they eventually have Bitcoin on their balance sheet and they look at this as like a reserve type asset? Or is this something where it's more of, hey, it's great collateral to lend against, it's great to sell, kind of Bitcoin related products to our customers, but it's more so like we're giving our customers what they want versus we're using it internally for the value proposition ourselves?
I do think that eventually, at least a small portion of the balance sheet will be reserved for Bitcoin as a form of true digital capital. I mean, right now, the capital requirements for banks, I don't know if you saw the latest quiet bank rule change that happened. I covered it in the news block. But again, they're basically changing the leverage ratio so that the banks can hold more what? Risk off treasury assets, which are supposedly, the risk-free asset that underpins the whole system. But we see how much risk they actually carry. They carry a tremendous amount of duration risk in the form of inflation. You will never get your real value back. And they do increasingly hold some default risk. If you look at the credit default swaps and the numbers there, I mean, people are getting a little bit nervous about our macro situation, especially given the fact that in a few years, Social Security is going to be pretty much insolvent. So I think people really need to take this seriously. I think that banks eventually will be incentivized to hold Bitcoin, just like every company. But let's make sure all the families are holding Bitcoin. We still have a great opportunity to front run all these institutions, I think.
At the same rate, if you go back to 2020 and look over the last 5 or 6 years, you see Bitcoin being up like 400% and gold not doing nearly as well.